what's going on, everyone? This is Eric with SweetSpotDFS, and these are my PrizePicks PGA plays for the 2022 Tournament of Champions. If you've not yet signed up with PrizePicks and you're in a state that allows it, I do have a link in the description below that'll get you straight to the landing page utilizing the promo code SweetSpot. And if you do sign up using that promo code and you put $20 into your account, you will be automatically entered into a giveaway. And the best part of this, your entry will never be removed, not until you win it. So you can almost look at it this way: you're going to win $20 if you sign up and put a deposit of at least 20 bucks into your account, meaning you get to play for free. And PrizePicks is going to match your deposit, so you're doubling that money. You got $40 free in your account. So highly recommend you go sign up. Again, link in the description below. Let's go ahead. Let's get into these picks. It's pretty easy this week. Tournament of Champions, there's 38 people in the field. These projections for final finishing place, to me, super simple, super easy. We're looking at some of the best golfers in the field. That's basically what PrizePicks chose, and their final finishing places are pretty conservative, if that's the right way to say. But like Jon Rahm being his projected finishing place 7th, you have a really good chance that's going to be better than 7. And in fact, when we scroll down the board a little bit, you see like Hideki, Patrick Reed, Brooks Koepka, Tony Finau. Tony Finau 15th. That's almost half of the field. So if you have a good tell one way or the other, the projections, in my opinion, super simple. Now, if I was giving you my own selections, I think my very first pick is Colin Morikawa. 9.5 for his finishing place. I think he easily beats that this week. The other one, Justin Thomas, 7th place. It's a little dicey. Like, we're really on the edge of where to expect his finish. I still like it though. We're going 7th there. Victor Hovland, the guy's been on fire over the last month, over the last 2 months. I'm going to select him going under with this one. By the way, Morikawa under, Justin Thomas under. I hope you kind of got that from what I was saying. Now, we do need to select an over, and I think the easiest one for me is going to be Hideki Matsuyama. He has a couple top 5 finishes at this tournament. Last year, he finished like 40th place, so that was his worst finishing place. I just think this field is really good, and Hideki, to me, in my rankings that I have for him, he is outside of 15th place, or for his projected, or for my projections, I should say, my rankings. So that's what I have with Hideki Matsuyama, over on that one. So let me go ahead and put these in. I'll put this entry into PrizePicks live with you guys. And then from there, I actually don't mind the unders for any of these other guys. You could maybe make the argument of Jon Rahm or Justin Thomas being an over, since 7th place is kind of difficult. I kind of like Bryson DeChambeau getting the under. So we're going to put this in to PrizePicks. I'm going to just put $5 on it. Keep it nice and low. That is your minimum when you're playing PrizePicks, if you didn't know. But there are there's 4 other stat categories or PrizePicks categories you can select from. So you got birdies or better, fantasy score, greens and regulation, fairways hit. Now, this course, super wide. The greens, super big. Just to give you kind of an idea, Colin Morikawa last year, when it came to fairways hit, had 13 or 14 fairways hit in 2 of his rounds. In his 3rd round, it was 12, and in his 4th round, it was 11. So Colin Morikawa being over his fairways hit, pretty spot on. Same goes with Jon Rahm. I mean, you could almost hit the overs for most of these guys. The only people that I'd be a little worried about would be like Patrick Reed, Justin Thomas, even Jordan Spieth. Just because they can be pretty erratic off the tee. But, well, I should say this. Justin Thomas last year averaged 11 fairways hit. So I saw this projection. I think it was 11 earlier today. By the way, they move around kind of like odds in Vegas. I think it was at 11. So the fact that it's at 10.5, I like that. Let's hit the over on that. It's supposed to be a calm day on Thursday. Let me just go ahead and put the overs on all of these. I think that's pretty simple. Now, if we're looking at like fantasy score, this is what they're going to shoot in the first round. The average at the tournament last year was almost a flat 69. So the fact that the lowest projection here is 69 and the scoring conditions are supposed to be pretty optimal, I'm really liking John Rahm. I'm liking all of these to be the under. If you need to select an over, select one that's kind of a bad putter, like Hideki Matsuyama. I'm gonna pick on him again, so I don't mind hitting the over on this. But for the rest of them, hitting the under I think is pretty easy. So like, you can't pick the same guy, and I'm not even sure if I can select different stat categories. We'll double check here. So since we already have Morikawa, Rahm, JT, I don't mind like a Victor Hovland being under, or even a Bryson DeChambeau. So let's go with Bryson and go under. And again, I'm gonna put $5 on this. We'll see if this actually takes, because I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, you can't mix single stats and fantasy score. Okay. So let's just stay on fantasy score. I do like Hovland. I do like DeChambeau. Again, I'm gonna pick on Hideki and go over on that one. Patrick Cantlay, I don't mind the under. And I mean, any three of these guys going under, I think is pretty good. So why don't we just go like this? Go under, and put $5 on that. But yeah, fairways hit, what I was just talking about, those would be my selections. And for the most part, most of these players, I feel pretty confident playing as well. Greens and reg, you can apply the same thing there. The greens are really large, so hitting the green in regulation will be pretty easy. Birdies are better. This is a scoring golf course. Like, people score, or golfers score really well at this tournament. So if you're feeling the overs on any of these birdies, I would highly recommend it. And again, Thursday's round doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of wind, or the weather's going to be bad at all. So go ahead and select that. So those are my picks this week for rounds 2, 3, and 4, since we can't see what the projections are until round 1 is finished. Again, as I say in all these videos, highly recommend windfinder.com. Check out that weather prior to making your selections. If it looks like it's forecasted to be really windy, then tamper your expectations. And if any of these projections seem to be out of, if they seem to be crazy, choose the over or the under. And by crazy, I just mean not easy. Well, I don't even know how to say it. But either way, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Again, these are my picks. We're going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's win some money on PrizePicks this week. We'll see you later.